Sage here for Kalkine Media. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to be notified of the latest videos. Today's topic is covering planning to buy IPOs in Australia. And here's how to track the new ASX offerings. As the name suggests, an initial public offering, or IPO, is a process to raise money through a public listing of shares on the stock exchange. And businesses usually raise funds to expand a business, repay their debts, or meet working capital requirements. And as an investor, one needs to understand how to invest in an IPO and, more importantly, how to pick good companies. Have you ever invested in the Australian share market via IPOs? If not, this article will help you understand how to buy IPOs in Australia. And when a private company wants to go public, to list its shares on a stock exchange, it offers investors a chance to invest in the company for the first time. And for many investors, an IPO is the first opportunity to buy an ownership stake in a company and expose its potential growth. However, large or institutional investors generally dominate these fundraising activities, and small investors have to wait until the shares get listed on the exchange. For example, if a private Australian company plans to list its shares on the Australian Securities Exchange, or ASX, it will have to launch an IPO to issue the company's shares to investors. How to track upcoming IPOs in Australia. To keep a tab on forthcoming IPOs, investors should regularly scan the ASX website to grab the available opportunities. Exchange websites are the most preferred and the simplest way to track new offerings. Adding to it, investors can also refer to other platforms to track upcoming offers, such as Google Alert, Twitter handles of IPO buffs, websites providing IPO-specific news, and other secondary sources. Here are some of the easy ways to track upcoming IPOs. On the ASX, like all other stock exchanges, the ASX has a separate section for providing regular updates on upcoming IPOs, and investors can download a company's IPO prospectus from the ASX and gather detailed information related to the offer. In the IPO prospectus, the company provides information related to the business, peers comparison, offer size, price band, industry outlook, and financial performance. The company's website. Investors can also refer to the company's website to collect the detailed information about the IPO. Google Alerts. This content detection and notification service related to a specific keyword is an easy and effective way to keep a track of the upcoming IPOs. It is one of the widely used ways to track the search results for a given query, and all you need to do is create an alert for IPO, and Google will send emails when it finds relevant results, such as web pages, newspaper articles, blogs, or scientific research that match your search term. Twitter provides another way to keep an eye on the IPO news. Investors can follow the Twitter handles of IPO buffs to get the latest details and reviews of new offerings. Newspapers. The daily newspapers, especially the financial mainliners, publish information along with opinion pieces on IPOs, and investors can also refer to the digital format of the papers to track the new offerings. Key things to consider before buying IPOs. While investors in an IPO is an easy way to make money in a short time, there are various factors that one needs to consider before buying a company's shares. By investing in an IPO, people may sell shares at the point of profit on a listing day or thereafter. So it is important to understand whether a business has good prospects and is reasonably priced. And here are some key points to consider before investing in IPOs. Before investing in IPOs, investors must check the credibility and the track record of the company, and this includes analysts' views, brokerage ratings, industry outlook, financial performance, and the peers review. Investors must analyse a company's market potential and its products to determine its future outlook in a given business environment. Usually measured either by sales value or sales volume, it is an important parameter to analyse the size of an industry as a whole to determine the potential for companies. If the market is large and there is limited competition, a new player may find it easy to gain market share or grow their revenue through sales. Financial performance is one of the critical elements to evaluate how well a company can use its assets to generate a positive return. It is a subjective measurement of a company's assets, liabilities, equity, expenses, revenue, and overall profitability, which gauge the financial health of a company. The offer price of an IPO is also an important aspect to consider before investing in new shares. It is the per share value at which shares are issued to the public before starting their actual trading at a stock exchange. An investor must evaluate if the offer price meets their investment criteria. So how to invest in an IPO? Once you finalise an IPO to invest in, you can easily buy the shares through a stockbroker or a brokerage account. So to invest in an IPO, you need to fill an application form, which is available in the prospectus. It is generally available on a company's website or can be obtained from a brokerage house, which manages the IPO. Upcoming IPOs in 2021. The Australian IPO market has seen a surge in listing activities this year, with companies across sectors rolling out public offers to list their shares on domestic bourses. As many as 62 companies have already made their debut on the ASX so far this year, while several high-profile companies are in queue to launch their IPOs. And the month of July is going to be very busy for the Australian IPO market, as 32 companies are expected to list their shares on the ASX as per the information available on the exchange. And the list includes some big players such as Pexo Group, Australian Rare Earths, Western Gold Resources, Resource Base, Monga Gold. Online property firm Property Exchange Australia, or PEXA, aims to raise 1.18 billion Australian dollars via an IPO, which is touted to be Australia's biggest offer of the year, surpassing KKR-backed non-bank lender Pepper Money's 500 million Australian dollar bid. And on the global front, stock trading app Robinhood, which offers zero commission trading in stocks and cryptocurrencies, has filed a confidential IPO to launch a multi-billion-dollar public offer in the United States. China's leading unicorn Didi Chuxing Rivian Automotive LLC and Krispy Kreme Donuts Inc. are also planning to hit the US capital market. And thanks for joining us on The Report. If you like this information, please like, share and comment on the video below, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and press the bell icon to be notified of the latest videos. For more information and regular updates, please head to the website kalkinemedia.com, and this is Sage for Kalkine Media.